Coleman has been up since 5 a.m. making breakfast for his guests. This is the scene every morning in Rodney's house at a bed and breakfast in St. Augustine called the Inn on Charlotte. He and his partner Jerry got into this business after both of them lost their jobs a few years ago.
It was shortly after the dot-com bubble. We had both been laid off twice in 1 year. It's very difficult for us. At that point in time, we'd already researched several other entities, decided that bed and breakfasts were the actual better way to go. We knew old houses, we liked entertaining, and we understood the logistics of it. So
many travelers may feel that running a bed and breakfast is easy work, but the owners say that is far from the reality.
There are many challenges. There's many challenges from actually the facility itself. It's an old house. Try to keep one of those up and going and operating functionally all the time. Then there's the challenge of trying to deliver 16 perfectly cooked meals exactly at the time that people are sitting down waiting for them. Then there's the challenge of keeping supplies. You go to the store and yikes, oh my God, your go-to product isn't there. You have to go hunt it down somewhere in town. You're constantly buying some really fabulous sheets because unfortunately sometimes they get ruined. You have the challenge of actually keeping your laundry going. You have the challenge of keeping your logistics going, your rooms clean. You have a challenge of people the industry has trended towards people trying to check in early.
George and Nancy Gay are loyal clients. They currently live in Ocala, but began coming here when they lived up north and have returned numerous times.
Oh, as near as we can guess, it's over 20. We try to come at least twice a year, sometimes more, depending on what's going on. But at least 20 in less than in about 12 years. In the last 12 years. Well, when we moved to Florida from Maryland, we were looking for a place to get away from where we live, just the place to get away. And we'd heard about St. Augustine. In Maryland, we had gone to several B&Bs and liked the B&B atmosphere. So we came to St. Augustine, found a B&B online, stayed at it, were totally dissatisfied. But we like St. Augustine.
I go away better than I came, meaning it's better than therapy.
The innkeepers to begin with, Rodney and Jerry, have been fantastic. So I think the innkeepers themselves make a bed and breakfast. Their personality and the way they treat people, that's the key for any bed and breakfast.
This is a homey, intimate atmosphere. You know, when you come in, they greet you by name. And it's just, I don't like cookie cutter places. And I don't care how nice or expensive it is, these big hotels. I like more of a homey atmosphere, and I prefer the bed and breakfast.
The Inn has continued to receive good feedback from its guests, but the one thing that really has them coming back is the breakfast made by Rodney.
I did a lot of research on our breakfast over the years of actually going to bed and breakfast since I was about 21 years old in Asheville, and I started collecting recipes back then, and then I would use those for brunches and whatnot at private parties at my home. And do I love to cook? Absolutely. I grew up in a kitchen with my grandmother, who is number 2 of 9 children born in 1914. And she taught me how to cook. She taught me how to be brave in the kitchen.
Rodney and Jerry continue to pursue their passion as they support each other in running this small business. I'm Jeff Batt for FCTV News Center.